Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we're just gonna hop right on in. We're gonna be using the the ebony brow gel from the crayon case. Sorry, I had to talk a little slow because I couldn't remember what it was. But anyway, we're gonna be using that on our brows. Okay, so when I do my brows, personally, I don't like really thick brows. So the only thing that I do is I line the bottom of them, and then I also overline just a smidge at the top and just blend that out. By the way, do you guys notice the quality of my camera? I think I have finally figured out a way that I would like to record and be okay with it. I know I said that in the last video, but for real this time, I think we have come to an agreement. Now I'm going in with my concealer. This concealer is the Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline. It's in the shade, I believe, 147. And I just use this to clean up my brows. I used to use this on my face as like a concealer as well, but then I swapped back to the e.l.f. Y'all know I changed my mind so much. But for this look, this is what we're doing. So from there, I just go ahead and blend out my brows. This is a Real Techniques brush that I'm using. I'm just blending that all out. Today's palette, we're going to be using one palette, y'all. I did really good today. I only used one palette, and it's the, oh my goodness, I've been calling it the Voila palette, but I guess it's called the Wahala palette. Whatever it is, it's amazing, and it's by Juvia's Place, and I'm just going in with that purple shade first just to use that as a transition color. I've already applied my Anastasia Beverly Hills base. So yeah. So I know people have been asking, and they always ask me, how do I get my colors to be so pigmented? Like you guys see, I kind of dip back into the palette until I get the colors where I want them. I believe that the base also has like a big part in this as well, so making sure that you have a good base. I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys about that Anastasia Beverly Hills, but it is the truth. I use that on every single look. But also just making sure you do a buildup of your colors. So just dip back into it until you get it to where you need it to be. This look was super simple because I am always running late, and today for real I did get up late, but it was super simple to do. This is like my go-to look when I don't really want to do a cut crease, but I want that cut crease look. So this is how I achieve that. I am now going in with like a darker black. I don't think that it's black, but it's in the same exact palette, but I'm just applying that right there to that crease, not going past the arch of my brows. And we're just going to blend that back and forth. Once again, you're going to do a build up until you get this to where you want it to be. So now I'm going in with like a flat brush. I normally use this brush to cut my crease, but today I'm just going to use it to imitate the cutting of the crease, I guess. And I'm going to use that shimmer. Juvia's Place's shimmers are very pigmented. Like, I have to give that to them. It does not take a lot. Now, sometimes I do experience a little bit of fallout, but for the most part, these are very pigmented. So all that I'm doing is just applying the shimmer in the shape that I would normally apply my cut crease to, so just kind of give me a false look of a cut crease. Now I'm going in with just a little bit of purple because I want this to be like a nice little transition, and not go from the black right into the sparkle. Want it to be a very smooth transition. So we're just going to add a little bit of purple. We're not going to leave it that bright. I probably should have, but I didn't. So we're not going to leave it that bright. We're actually going to blend this out. So that's what you guys see me doing right here. You guys want it to be nice and blended. It does not take a lot. Just kind of know which brushes you need to use. I'm going in with like a little bit of a pink nail. I don't know why I went in with that, but it came out cute. I guess because I felt like the transition wasn't as smooth as I needed it to be. I told you guys this look is super simple. We are literally done with the eyes. Now I'm just going in with my one size liner. I'm just going to apply a little thin coat of liner. I have not been big on liner in a while now. I don't know why. I don't know when it changed. It's just, I just don't use a lot of liner now. Alright, so now I'm going in with my Maybelline Falsies mascara. Literally, Maybelline is the only mascara that I've used. I use all of them. I used lots of lashes, which is like the pink and green bottle. I've used the like magenta bottle. I've used all of them. I use like the purple one, and I absolutely love the way that their mascara goes on. The Falsie one, I got that one because I wanted like my bottom lashes to really look false. So I went ahead and did that. I really like the effect of my bottom lashes being a little bit thicker. The key to mascara is not being afraid to touch your lashes. Like you cannot be afraid to touch them bad boys, okay? Go in with that wand. That's why I use the setting powder. Like I apply my bottom mascara when I have on the setting powder, just so if something does get under the eye, the setting powder can catch that. Now I'm going in with my e.l.f. poreless primer. You guys know I use this in every single look because it is my favorite. And now I'm going in, I'm going to go over that. Sorry, I'm talking about now I'm going in. Now I'm going to go over that with my foundation. This is in the shade Truffle or 362. From there, I am hopping right on in with this e.l.f. concealer. This is in the shade Deep Chestnut, and I'm applying this under my eyes, on my forehead, down my nose, and also on my chin, just a smidget. Anywhere I want it to be a little bit brighter. Do y'all see me with the YouTube effects? Okay, I put it up to the camera, it zoomed in. Ew, I'm getting a little bit better. So now I'm going in with my lashes. These are the Ari Jane Beauty lashes. This is from the short collection. I have not named them yet. I've just been calling them shorties because they're really short to me personally. So I'm applying them. I normally apply them with my hand. I don't use tweezers. I used to, like if I have on nails, like acrylics or something like that, I will. But for the most part, I can just apply them with my hand. And they're so cute. I just love them. I just love them so much. So I normally do not blow on my lashes. The only reason why I blew on the lashes is because they weren't dry. Normally what I'll do is I'll put the glue on them, and I use the Ardell glue, the white one with like the little applicator in there. So I'll normally apply them, and then I'll go in with my concealer and just put that on, and then by the time I get done putting on the concealer, the lashes are dry and ready to apply. So now I'm going in and I am blending out all of my contour. You guys know I blend out the contour first before I go in with the concealer. I don't know why I do it that way. I just do. If you don't want to, then you don't have to. It's not mandatory. You know, this is just something that works on my face. I'm not here to change you, honey. I say that in almost every video. Whatever you feel comfortable doing, you do. Now I'm just blending out the rest of my concealer. And we're just putting that, you know, just kind of pushing it all into the skin. I know I have been lately, I don't know what's changed. Maybe it's just my photos have changed. But people have been saying like I have a flawless base, or how do I get my base to look flawless? I don't know, because I can't see what you guys are seeing. Like, to me, I feel like I've been doing this the whole time, so I don't know what's changed. It may be the lighting. And then I know when I do take photos on my iPhone, I do turn the lights kind of down. Other than that, the only thing that I do is I just use a primer and a moisturizer. I do cleanse my skin in the morning before I apply my makeup, so it might be that as well, but I don't do anything special. There's no like special products that I'm using. Okay, so now I'm going in with the second coat of concealer. This is the Instant Age Rewind in the shade 142. It is super light, but I do like that I contour with it, and I'm just applying that down the nose and under the eyes, anywhere that I want to appear a little bit more brighter. So So I personally let my concealer sit a little bit before I blend it out, so it's actually been sitting, and now I'm just going in and just pushing that into the skin and blending it out. Not so much blending on my nose, it's not necessary for me, so I just don't do that. I've already set my face. If you guys need tips on setting my face, I did do that in previous videos. Like I said, it just kind of takes a little bit longer when I'm trying to get ready in the morning, so I don't record that part. But I set my face with the Black Radiance banana powder, and then I go in and bake with that same powder. The other day I did try to use the OPV setting powder to set, and it was just really blotchy. I've also tried to use the Maybelline what is that, the medium shade to set as well, and again it was just blotchy. I don't know why, but nothing has really been able to set me like the Black Radiance. I do love Fenty's banana powder is really good, as well as OPV's translucent powder. I'm sorry, not OPV translucent, Beauty Bakery's translucent powder, and I know that was made by a Black woman, but it's really good. So those are two high-ends if you guys needed like a high-end product. I don't have sensitive skin, so I don't really mind using cheap products, but if you have sensitive skin, I'm not sure if they'll work for you, but they are higher end. I think the Fenty Beauty is like $30 and the Beauty Bakery is about $25. All right, so now I'm going over my lash line with some liner. Super duper important. I told y'all in the last video, this is super duper important. You guys see how it's taking the lash from to yes ma'am. These lashes I have been using for a while. This is probably one of my favorite lashes. I really do need to name them, but this is one of my favorites, so it gets used a lot. And as you guys can see, no more lash line. It looks really good. Okay, so now I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty bronzer, and I am just bronzing up these cheekbones a little bit, just applying that. I apply it anywhere that I contour. So if I contour my chin, I'm going to apply it there. If I contour the jawline, I'm going to apply it there. Anywhere that I apply contour, this is where I need my bronzer to kind of kick in a little bit and just kind of warm the skin up. That's just me personally. I'm not a makeup artist professionally. I'm self-taught. I have to say, Rihanna's makeup line is really good. Like, I feel like she really took her time when she made that. Like, it was especially made for brown skin women because it's so hard to find products for us. And as a matter of fact, I believe this weekend I'm gonna go up there, since my stimmy hit, I'm gonna go up there and probably buy the setting powder, and I'm gonna try the foundation again. Before, they didn't have my shade in the foundation, but the shade that I did try, it was really good. So I've already applied my blush. You guys know currently I am on an OPV kick with the blush palette. That is all that I have been using. And now I'm going in with my highlight. This highlight is from Black Radiance. It's in their contour kit. It's the highlight that comes in there, and I am just using that. I normally blend out with my finger if it's a little bit too harsh. From there, we're gonna go ahead and jump right on into our lips. I overline with a brown pencil. Oh my goodness, can you guys see what it says? It says NK. That was all I was getting. I tried to look it up on Instagram and could not find it, but this is the drugstore pencil that I got from, what is this, from my local beauty supply, and this is literally the only one that I use. I lost my other mirror, so I'm literally looking into this Fenty Beauty mirror trying to get this correct. Y'all, for real, I got so much shit between brushes and makeup. I lose shit all the damn time. So yeah, but now, oh my goodness, this has become probably one of my favorites. So this is the MAC Angel lipstick, and I've had this for years, and I was like, I was going through my different lipsticks today, like I need to try something else. And so I picked up this one and tried it, and I'm telling you, I really like it. That it was so damn cute. Kind of disappeared when I put on my gloss. So but other than that, I really do like it. I'm lining this again just to bring a little bit more brown into this, so it's not just like harsh black or harsh deep brown. I am applying a little bit of the MAC Chestnut lipstick, lip liner, my bad. Alright, so now I'm going in with my e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is in the shade Pink Blossom, I believe. But this is like my favorite gloss. It's a lip plumper, so it makes your lips look a little bit plump, and I'm here for it because y'all know I love me some good juicy lips, so I'm not mad. But I'm just applying that right there to the center of my lips and just kind of blotting that together. You know what, in all honesty, 𝔼𝕬 has some really good products. I cannot hate on 𝔼𝕬 at all. Okay, so now I'm just going in under my eye and just adding a little bit of like smokiness, a little pink. So I'm just going to drag that back and forth under my eye. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing, but I'm using like a small little fluffy brush to do so. Okay, so I use a square brush as well just to kind of deepen that up, because I feel like the fluffy brush is to like really give you like a smoky effect, whereas that square brush is going to just kind of, you know, give you more pigmentation of the color. All right, people, so we have literally made it to the end. You guys know once we get here, I am basically done. We're just going to blend out that setting powder, just lightly pressing it into the skin, and then I kind of blend the opposite direction on my nose just to make sure there's no powdery substance. Your girl does not do cocaine, whatever. But yeah, we're just gonna blend all of that out. I really did like this eye look. I feel like it came out really good, especially for it to be like a quickie quick. We did not spend a lot of time on the eyeshadow at all, but definitely came out bomb as fuck. Okay, so now I'm gonna just set it all in place to make sure it lasts throughout the day. If you guys have made it here, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Give me a like. I appreciate it, okay? I don't want to seem like I'm begging for likes, because a bitch isn't, but I'm just saying I appreciate the likes. So go ahead and give it a like if you enjoyed the video, if you learned something. Totally appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Bye.